Good morning, everyone. Dan Ramos here of Ramos Stores. I know it's been a while. It has been. You hear that? Yeah, we're in Iraq right now. I'm fighting a war. No, this is downtown LA, which sometimes feels is worse than the Middle East. Anyway, Dan Ramos here. Thanks again. It is a Tuesday, 9:33 a.m. LA time. You might be wondering, what happened to Dan? What happened to our favorite Dan? Well, a lot. Yeah, okay, let's just, I don't even know if I want to go through this direction or another one. It's not even, you know me, folks. I'm not gonna bull crap. So, something happened, and, I had to, my girlfriend and I broke up, so, and when people say that, they usually say, oh, Dan broke, no, she, it was, you know, I'm not even gonna edit any of this, because this is life. Okay, so, yeah, I had to move out. I was so desperate. I was looking for places all over on Craigslist, Facebook, apartments.org. And all of a sudden, this Jewish kid named Christian, I know, I could say that. Okay, so I don't know where this Jewish kid named Christian on Craigslist puts up a post, and I reached out. And I'm looking at the picture. I'm like, it has no door. I'm like, okay, this room has no door. And I said, you know what? It's okay. No door, no problem. No door, no problem. I just need to leave this spot now ASAP. So I meet him up in downtown LA. I believe it was a Saturday. Nobody goes to downtown LA on a Saturday morning. It's a scary ghost town. So I see him there. No, I don't see him. I'm sitting down at this coffee shop, and nice coffee shop. You know, it feels like downtown LA feels like the New York days during the 80s or 70s. It's as if nobody even washed the floors yet. You could kind of smell the urine steaming out from the piss-filled alleyways trickling down onto my foot. I buy an Americano. I sit down outside at the patio. And I'm also memorizing a movie, the lead of a movie. It's called Bromates. I didn't get it. But at the time, it was called Bromates, and it was 16 pages. And it's about a guy who just broke up with his girlfriend, and he's actually, trying to find a place to live in, and he's moving with another dude who broke up with his girlfriend. So I'm there, heartbroken, waiting for this dude with no door to hopefully house me. I've seen dozens of places before that. And here comes white boy Jewish kid named Christian. Comes in with his black hat, black dad's hat. It says Pinkies on it. Black sweater, Pinkies on the... If you don't know what Pinkies is, it's your fault. Google it. I'm not gonna... They do hot dogs, but also, like, doors and shit. It's weird. So, comes in. And I'm just there, like, memorizing my lines, mumbling to myself. Just like, okay, 16 pages it's due in the next couple of days, what the hell. I see him creep in. Hey, are you Dan? Yeah. Christian. Sweet. He sits down. And I'm looking at him, and he's just like, hungover, right? Tattoos everywhere. Good looking. Well, they are good looking tattoos because he tattooed himself. He was like, yeah, I did this, and yeah, this one over here, I did this one. And I was just like, interesting. Your body is a canvas, and you are the artist. And some bullshit. I don't know. I was just trying to find a home. And then he goes, within 2 minutes, he goes like, yeah, I do. You're cool. I crept on your IG, and Bobby Lee, and that's cool. I like him. And I'm like, yeah. So what else do you like? He's like, I love Fresh Off the Boat. And I'm like, yo, this guy is the best. And then I just go straight up to him. I'm like, listen, man, I don't even know what the place looks like, but I'm in the weirdest situation. I just need to leave. And he's like, why? And I'm like, I just broke up with my girlfriend. And then he's like, me too. I'm like, what? So yeah, man, my girlfriend and I didn't work out. So, she's like in the apartment, but she's like moving away. And I'm like, so wait, and then I just take out my script and I just smack it on the table. Like, listen to me, bitch. This script is called Bromates. It's about a guy who's just got broken up, and then he's moving with another guy who's, trying to... Like, is the other guy me? I'm like, yeah. And then the main guy's me. I'm like, huh? Dude, within like 10 minutes... Actually, he said like later on, within like the first 2-3 minutes, he knew that he knew that he wanted me to have him as a roommate. So I'm like, oh my God. And then I'm like, now what? He's like, here, take the keys. Huh? I'm going to go to work. What? Yeah, go inside. You'll find the place. Mike will show you around. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't even know what the place... In my head, I'm like, is this a townhouse, a duplex, an apartment, a bungalow, an RV? So he walks away, and I'm like, okay. I got the address, and I'm just like walking along Spring Street. Not in New York, but in LA. Yes, there is one too. And I look up, and I'm like, hey, what the hell? It's a loft. Okay, nice. I'm like, no way. No way. I tried opening the door. Can't. I don't want to say this. I use the special key, but it's called the fob key, F-O-B. Side note, when people say fob, it triggers me because it's like fresh off the boat. But fresh off the boat now is kind of like the norm now because of ABC. Anyway, I don't want to get into that. So I use the fob key to open the door. And I see this guy named Mike right behind the desk. And, he introduces himself. I told him that, yeah, I'm like Christian's roommate. He's like, cool. All right, so, do some paperwork. And, I'll show you around, And I'm like, what is this? It's like, it's a loft. And I'm like, but no way. It's like, no fucking way. He's like, yeah, there's a gym. I'm like, gym? I can get skinnier? Dude, the rent was everything included. I couldn't believe it. I go up to the loft door, open it up, and I'm like, oh my God, there's the room with no door. He gave me the room. Christian's chilling outside the living room. And I just start crying. I just start crying because I was so happy. I couldn't even... Listen, when you're a vagabond, when you're an artist, when you're an actor or a musician, composer, whatever, until you, quote-unquote, make it, you live in the weirdest places, okay? I lived in a garage. I lived in the kitchen. I lived in a basement kitchen, another basement. So this loft with the space was just... It was like something I needed, I never had space for myself to like, I was living in a studio apartment with my girlfriend for like 4 years. It was so tight. So now I move out. I'm zoned in. I'm focused. I no hanky panky. I'm not That's what my mom says. No hanky panky. And then a couple of months later, not a couple of months, but I guess when September hits, my movie Malignant premieres on September 10th. And that was another milestone. So, if you guys didn't watch Malignant, go watch it. LA Times, Stephen King, Dan Ramos says, go watch it. I'm going to say it now. In the next 50 years, I would be down to do a screening of Malignant with all the other members, and we'll do it. We'll do a Q&A on stage in the next 50 years. Okay, James Wan. If you're listening, James Wan, thanks again. So the Malignant premieres, and I'm telling you, I'm so grateful for every single person who saw the movie. In Montreal, my brother, my family, friends, oh my God, they made their own little screening. Yes, during COVID. Some people couldn't go because, vaccinated or not, blah, 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 all that bullshit. But, yeah, and unfortunately, Malignant did not have a premiere. No red carpet, no nothing. So I decided, you know what, danramos.com. Find me on Spotify, Apple. danramos.com. You're an Asian guy acting in an Asian guy's movie, James Wan, and you gotta watch it at the Asia Theater. So I went to the Chinese theater and made my own little Malignant screening, a red carpet event. I wore my dad's golden Seiko watch that he bought me for special occasions. A suit that did not match my pants, sunglasses, and man, my Jewish roommate Christian was there. My best friend, or I'm going to say my best, well, yeah, sure. His name is Coco Tuanan de Montréal. He's from Montreal, Vietnamese dude from Montreal, born and raised there. We were best friends since the 5th grade. Oh, no, since age, I was going to say 5 years old, but he was friends with my brother back then. Born and raised in Montreal. I hosted his wedding, and now he lives in LA, and he's sitting beside me watching the movie, and he was just like, "Hey, Dan, c'est fou, hein? C'est fou, ça?" And I'm like, "Yeah, Coco, this is crazy. This is..." If you guys didn't know what that language is, it wasn't Vietnamese, it was Quebecois, all right? Who else was there? Kathleen, Sam. I even brought a camera to do a little Q&A video thing. It's on YouTube. Go check it out. I mean, just the trailer of it. Okay, where was I going? So, where was I? Yes, I am downtown LA, Malignant, James Wan, Stephen King loves it, Bobby Lee. I'm sorry. Tiger Belly, folks. This is war. No, it's not. No, don't quote me on that. But I want to play a little quote from my BFFs at Tiger Belly. Shout outs to Bobby Lee, Kalila, Gilbert, Pink Dick. That's George. And special guest that day, Tiger Belly 322 Awkwafina.
He was in Glengarry with her mom.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Right?
Run for
Care Bear.
Who?
I'm just gonna let it roll.
His brother.
The guy who was matched up during the
Here we go.
NE T10. Yeah.
Have you seen, was it The Call or The Calling?
It's gonna be a while, but
Call.
whatever.
Korean movie. Remember the girl who communicates with the girl in the past?
Oh, that was good.
Whoa.
Wait, hang on. What's it called?
Whoa.
Gilbert? The Call. It's on Netflix.
The Call on Netflix.
I'm just gonna let it roll, okay?
The Call.
I think it's called The Call.
But the movie that
Here we go.
I highly recommend,
Thanks, Bobby.
I'm going to stand and say it.
You better stand, Bob. Bobby,
Let me see.
stand.
I highly recommend everyone watching the movie Malignant.
Oh, yeah, that was crazy, dude.
Did you see it?
I had a weird thought that maybe we could talk about Malignant today.
I want to talk about Malignant.
Well, yeah.
All right, have you seen Malignant?
I haven't seen it.
That was oh, nice. Oh, cool.
This is The Call.
Well, okay, everyone listen. I'm very excited, okay? So,
He's
so
sweating.
Malignant is this.
Bobby's
You wa-
sweating.
Did you know what it was going to be about?
No.
That's why, right?
No, but I just why this surgical intro? And then I was like, that's why.
I know, right?
You need surgery.
I'm so excited that you're... So, the first hour of the movie, you're just almost going, I'm done. Like I didn't, I thought it was hacky, some of it. I didn't know what was going on, too.
Well, I
she
felt like it was
bumps her
a
head.
lot of setup, and I was like, well,
Yeah, that's what it was.
What could this possibly
B.
Yeah.
Right. And then it's one of those movies when you find out what it is, you go, why? What?
But also, how, there's some movies that you loved growing up that give you no resolution, that still, to this day, no resolution.
Yeah.
And I feel like it gives you resolution and, more, and, also, a punch in the face.
Punch in the
if you
other
ever
face.
wanted resolution, it gives it to you.
Yeah. And there's a couple of scenes in there,
Here we go.
especially the prison scene, right? Where when you realize, that's when you realize, you go,
These are.
what is this?
Yeah, right.
This might
right,
be.
right. You're right. When they go off, and it's I really highly recommend
What's
it.
it on?
It was on HBO Max.
Yeah, I think
but
it
it's on.
still
You
is.
can get it on iTunes
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, but
All right. So, I was in Victoria, BC, shooting a Netflix kids show called Phantom Pups at this time. November 11th. Okay. That's another. I'm going to go. Whatever. So I'm in the hotel, and then my cousin, I don't know if it was Alan or Victor, one of the Ramos trolls online, just goes, "Hey, Bobby mentioned you again." I'm like, what do you mean again? He sends me the link. The first time he did it, oh my God. Okay, but here, okay. Shout outs to Gilbert with his quick fingers. I don't know how you did this, but yo, good stuff. Here we go.
A guy that opened up for you was in that movie.
What?
Remember
As who?
You're right.
this guy, Dan Ramos?
dude, that's one. You know why I didn't watch it?
Oh, shit.
Because this fuck right here.
Okay.
Every time I would run into this fuck, he would go.
Let's.
Have you ever...
I want
It
to.
was on HBO.
I want to go back again.
Ramos.
Dude, that's one. You know why I didn't watch
Let's go back. Just
it?
so.
When you realize, that's when you realize, you go, what is this?
Yeah, right.
right?
Right.
You're right. When they go off, and it's I really highly recommend
What's
it.
it on?
It was on HBO Max.
Yeah, I think
but it's
so.
on, you can get it on iTunes.
Tiger Belly
Yeah,
322.
A guy that opened up for you was in that movie.
What?
Remember
As who?
You're right.
this guy, Dan Ramos?
Dude, that's one. You know why I didn't watch it?
Oh, shit.
Because this fuck right here.
Hey.
Every time I would run into this fuck,
He always talks.
he would go, "Hey, you know I'm in a big movie," and I'd be like, "I know, man." He's like, "It's Malignant, dude. It's dude,
You're
what?
in so many big movies, dude.
Who is?"
You or you're gonna be.
Now, I want to clarify this to you, Bobby. Yes, I did say that. But I didn't say big. I didn't say big movie. Okay? I probably said big. But let me set you the scene right now. So, you guys know Dumb with Fun? Dumbfounded? Okay. So he has a show, Koreatown. couple of Latino comics told me, yo, man, you got to come to this thing. It's a happening. I've never seen hundreds of Koreans just hanging from the... It was the back of a parking lot, and it was bumping. It was Bobby's birthday, and like... So, I didn't know he was going to be there. But, yo, I see Bobby rolling, and I don't think it's been a while since I think it's maybe been a year from that point. So, it's Bobby's birthday weekend. He's about to do a set. He pops in out of nowhere, and then I'm just so shocked. Bobby, every time I see you, Bobby, if you're listening, every time I see you, I shake. Okay? Like, I can't even... Because it's, like, unreal for me to be in your presence. It's true! Okay. So I'm like, I see Bobby. Like, hey, Bobby, what's up, man? And he's like, hey, how's it going? And then I just go, yeah, man, I'm in a movie. I think I just went straight for it. You know why, Bobby? Booby. If anyone's listening, send us the... It's because I want to catch up. Okay? You've been in this game for so long, my God, and it's just such a... I don't know, man. I'm never going to catch up to you. You know that. But the fact that after 5 years of just living in LA, living in a garage, living back into a garage, to just to get on a little James Wan movie that Stephen King and the LA Times and...
Yeah, I mean...
And then for me
right
to...
here, couple of scenes and it's like, hey, I'm in a big...
And then for me to just hear...
That's one... You know why I didn't watch it?
Oh,
Wait.
shit.
Because this fuck right here...
This fuck... Because and for me to hear this fuck right here... Priceless. Priceless. Okay, I want to go back to Tiger Belly 184. I'm doing this because it makes me smile. Okay. I don't think how did I discover the first time Bobby Lee mentioning me?
And I became more aware...
Really hard.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Brody. It was weird, and we talked about Brody. He was in Bond.
Spectacular look. He has a...
Oh, here we go. Okay.
So, if you were
Oh my God.
there was a part of me that thought they were going to make me do it. And that would have been a very big problem.
Okay. I'm just trying to see how I want to all right, so this one is Tiger Belly episode 184, March 7, 2009. Now, sorry. Now, for those who love comedy, that was the day before was when Brody Stevens passed away. Now, I was supposed to not March 7th, not March 6th. I'm sorry. I'm actually looking at the date. February 20 something, right? My apologies. So, out of nowhere, Kalila asks me if I want to open for Bobby, and I believe I just like, I lose it. And I'm like, of course. And my friend, Cooper, shout outs to Cooper, Cambodian Cooper. He does this donut bit. My God. So, I believe we're driving to Irvine at the time. It was supposed to be a Saturday and Sunday show. 2 shows. So the day before, Brody passed away. And on the day of the show, on our way there, I was just like, you know what? I don't even know if this is going to happen. But Cooper is just like, no, we're just going to go, you know, and if not, we're just going to drive back. Almost reaching to the, I believe the Irvine Improv. My heart's just racing, you know. Get a text from Kalila saying that, yeah, you know, cancel, come back tomorrow on a Sunday, you know, Bobby, and I didn't even complain. I was like, of course, you know, this is not even the right time now, whatever. So the next day, it's Sunday, less than 24 hours after, 24 hours after Brody passed away. I'm like, we get there. Cooper and I get there at like 7. I thought the show was going to start at 8, but whatever. So I don't know if you've ever been to the Irvine Improv. Shout out to the Irvine Improv for packing that show. It was so... I had to go to the green room, so I'm just walking down through 900 Bobby Lee fans, just all waiting, happy, eating chicken wings, and it was like, okay, 100, and then you walk a little bit further down, 200, walk 300. And then I'm in the green room with Chelsea Skidmore and Hassan, and I was like, yo, where's Bobby? And he's like, he's not here. And I'm like, okay. So we're all openers, you know. I go up first. I think I do like a 5-minute thing. Do you understand how crazy it was? Okay, first of all, I don't know, man. It's my idol. His best friend passed away. It's a sold-out crowd. And he's not even there. And then I go up. And I'm like, you know what? If this meant to be, this meant to be. Cool. I finished my set. Hassan and then Chelsea. And then I believe right as soon as like Chelsea was done, Bobby popped in. And, you know... it was like happy and sad, you know, when you see that mask, you got the happy mask and the sad mask. It was just... And then he just asked me, hey, man, how's your set? Did you have fun? I'm like, yeah. And, you know, he apologized for not seeing it. And then he's like, what jokes did you do? And I just told him, yeah, you know, for the first, 30 seconds, I went on stage, and then, I think I pretended I was you. I was like, hi, I'm Bobby Lee. You know, the people up front kind of couldn't tell, but if you're like number 400 back there, you couldn't even tell if it was me or him. So I just pretend, you know. And he's like, okay, don't do that. I'm like, okay, yeah. And then, so I do the second show. And yeah, all new jokes, just different set. And yeah, I finish, and then I just watch Bobby perform. To perform the ha-has when you know that your like best friend is like dead is mad, right? But yo, he freaking Bobby finishes off with it, shirt off, everything, This dude on stage is just loving whatever Bobby's doing. I'm like dying. And Bobby, he finishes his set, comes back, and then, he was hungry, so they just left, and I made 2 fans. I think for some reason I remember one of the guys named David Avila. I don't know why. And then a couple of weeks later, my cousin online who listens, I believe Victor, shout outs to Victor, TTC, he goes, yo, Bobby mentions you. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Here, let me play it.
Also, when I called my agent, I love my agent and my manager, but there was a part of me, because I was so distraught, and I was going to tell them that I can't make the Friday show. Mm-hmm. There was a part of me that thought they were going to make me do it.
Oh, really?
And that would have been a very big problem. But they didn't.
Yeah,
they understood, and everything's fine now. So, but thank you so much for coming to the show. I thought the shows were pretty good. I like all my operas. That little fucking leprechaun that you had open for me. What's his name?
The brown leprechaun?
Yeah, Dan Ramos. I liked him.
He was sweet.
Yeah. He likes like you.
Brown leprechaun. I take that to heart. Because I dressed up as a leprechaun on the Gong Show. I played Oh Danny Boy on the accordion, and I was bouncing on this like 2-liter bottle on a skateboard. I'm losing it. These are all good things, okay? So, leprechaun, what else?
Yo, I thought the shows were pretty good. I like all my operas. That little fucking leprechaun that you had open for me. What's his name?
The brown leprechaun?
Yeah, Dan Ramos. I liked him.
He was sweet.
Yeah. He likes like you, except if you were disassembled and put back together.
He's a good-looking guy. Dan's handsome.
No.
I think
You know what I
Dan
mean?
could
Like
appreciate
if you were hit
I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you, Kalila.
by a mad truck.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait.
And then out.
I think
You know
Dan
what I mean?
could
Like if you were
appreciate that.
hit by a mad truck.
Yeah.
Right. And then I was a surgeon. I'm like, I gotta put it back together.
Oh,
Right.
you got 5 minutes.
Then Dan Ramos would come out. Yeah.
Let me tell you though, that guy
He's a funny guy.
has pretty spectacular look. He has a good look.
No.
It's very there's only really one way to put it. It's like
Mutant.
no, it's like you're he's mastered.
That was a game we're playing.
Sewer person.
Yeah.
It's like
Sewer
your
person.
What?
Whoa.
your creepy Tito, with a mustache and all of that. I mean, I'm just saying, like he has a good creepy uncle look.
You know what he looks like? It's like an alien, right?
And I'm listening to George in the back just dying. Like, I was like, George is really giving it. Right? P.S. George, thanks again for the Tiger Belly screen print. I have all of it. I'm gonna flag this right now. So if anyone wants Tiger Belly t-shirts but with a Dan Ramos flair on it, like I'm thinking of printing out the Tiger Belly pictures of Bobby Lee but making him look more Filipino. I'm sorry, I might do that. But Bobby, if you're cool with that, I'm gonna give you a free T-shirt. Okay, let's go on. Continue with the roasting, Tiger Belly. Oh my God.
It's like an alien that visited us. No, you know what he looks like?
Episode
I'm just saying,
184.
like, he has a good
184.
creepy uncle look.
No, you know what he looks like? It's like an alien, right? It's like an alien that visited us.
Okay, Gilbert spat on his
mic. It's like an alien, right? It's like an alien that visited us for 10 seconds. Like he met one human on Earth, right? And then like he got zapped back on the.
These guys are taste makers. You understand this? This was 2019. It is 2022. This is 3 years. I don't even.
The space, and then 3,000 years later, he's still alive. And somebody said, "Draw what you think a human looks like,"
And that was it.
From that 1 10-second interaction,
Yeah.
and he would draw Dan Ramos. yeah, like that.
But he has a really castable face.
Oh yeah,
he does. He has a very interesting.
definitely
look.
beat me out on stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, listen. Gilbert, I love you, man. I love you. You are. Remember that one time I saw you in the Sony lot? And then you were just shaking your head already, and I was already dying. Oh, dude. I'm gonna give you a little. Hold on.
Oh shit, Gil, you got competition.
He has a very interesting.
Definitely
look.
beat me out on stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit, Gil, you got competition.
And then we had Chelsea too.
I like Chelsea
I
a
love
lot.
her. You know what?
She's a great girl.
Let me say, not only is she a great girl, because so Saturday too, my car wouldn't start.
Oh, that's
Yeah, what
another
happened
thing.
with that?
Yo. You don't understand how loud a crowd could get when Gilbert's on stage. Okay? If you guys have never heard of Asian AF / Filipino AF, it was a monthly show at the RIP UCB inner. The fuck was that called? Inner thigh, the inner circle, what? Hold on. Inner what? Sanctum, the inner sanctum. And every month, let me just. I'm getting all like emotional because that building's gone. But shout outs to Joy, Aylin, freaking Eric, and Gilbert was part of it. My God, this was the cream of the crop of Filipinos who are coming up and that just wanted to show their weirds, right? So, we moved to LA, 2016. There's this big, I don't even want to say the name of the sitcom, but a big uproar with the Asian American community, and we managed to ban this one show from happening. Which then prompted every single Asian artist to just be like, yo, we're not going to wait. Asian AF was formed at UCB. Then through that, Filipino AF. Filipino as fuck. Filipino as F. We got Eugene Cordero popping. Grace Moss casting at NBC. Joe Coy out of nowhere. Oh, let me tell you that. So for like, I think 7 months, I would go up to the shows. I wasn't performing. No, I would just sit down and just watch the freaking new kids on the block, the up and comers, the ones that are making, you know, noise. And that's where I saw Gilbert. That's where I saw Gilbert. Gilbert Galon. Him and the Filipino AF crowd. Improv, sketch, stand-up, magic, etc. It was... You want a good seat, right? You want to be there early. It was kind of Filipino time, but you wanted to get a good seat. So you go up to Western and Sunset. You don't park at the parking lot up front because your car might be broken into. You take an Uber there. Before you even go into Inner Sanctum, there's a Filipino food truck out there. I forgot the name, but yo, everyone's breath was amazing. I'd be talking to people. Hey, what's up? Like, I'm like, is that corned beef? They're like, yeah. They burp it into my mouth, and I swallow it. Thank you. I give them the tips. You go inside and you see a lot of babes in there, right? Pinay babes, Pinoy babes, Pnix babes. And a bunch of white improvisers in their laptops just wondering, what the hell's going on here? And I just walk and shut up. We got our own show. It's Filipinos. Fuck. It's Filipinos. Fuck. It was. Yo, you saw Filipinos from the Bay, from San Diego, coming in. And it was always food. There was always food. There was always a chicharron skin underneath my chair. There was always lumpias. So 8 months, I would sit down with my girlfriend at the time and just laugh and watch, take notes, write down names. But the main crew, I'm going to say main crew, Gilbert did this one sketch where he was one of the Asian divers, right? You know, on YouTube. You know, on YouTube, you go online and then you're at Asian, not drivers, I'm sorry, divers. You know what? Asian drivers or divers is the Asians driving their dives. Same thing. All right, I'm sorry. So, hold on, I just found out right now that wow, my heart. I just found out that I got a place. Oh my God. I'm crying as I'm typing. Wow, I'm sorry, everyone. Honestly, if you're still listening, thank you. You guys don't even know what it is to be homeless. On the edge of being homeless. It is so fucking crazy. I'm sorry, everyone. You are literally listening to life. It's like right now I'm actually sending this landlord. It's so funny. I'm sending.
Let's bring up Dan Ramos.
I found out that my landlord is Filipina, so now I'm like sending her all my clips and telling her I know Jokoy. Oh my god. Okay, so if anyone's in Silver Lake, if anyone is in Silver Lake, yo guy. Okay. Okay. We could breathe. You could breathe. When you're trying to look for a place online and I don't even want to tell you how many times I moved around. You just start losing clothes. You start selling, just giving it away. And I'm looking at my shit right now, and it's like I have more of my gear, books, and props than clothes. Which is great, because, I don't know. Don't got a TV, don't have a car. Silver Lake is pretty much close to... It's probably like the coolest place in the world, you know? If you don't know, it's Silver Lake. And the dude who I'm gonna live with is like another actor. Eric is his name. Fucking boss, man. You don't even... Ugh. You know what? Damn it. I can't believe it. Okay, let me see. Let's do a recap of what just happened. So I mentioned the breakup, and then I moved out. I was desperate to find a spot. I found a spot with no door. His name is Christian, Jewish kid named Christian. Ha ha ha. And then through that, Malignant, Bobby Lee. Bobby Lee's praise to Malignant. James Wan, Bobby Lee loves Malignant. Have him on. Let him take my spot. Don't. Okay. And go from Malignant, Bobby Lee. My story of how I opened up for Bobby Lee for the first time. And then, episode with Awkwafina. And then I decided to go back in time. And then episode 184 or 87, the Peter Kim episode, but he wasn't there, so they were just talking about the February 20th set, but when Brody passed away, and that's when I opened, and then Gilbert mentioned. Now Gilbert, competition with me, Sony lot. Yeah, here we are, okay, and then that's when I got the email. Oh yeah, okay. That's the recap of the show. I'm gonna stop right now. It's been 54 minutes. Wow. I really do hope you guys enjoy the silence of the podcast, and if not, I'm just gonna put an ad in the middle or something. But the next episode, we're gonna talk about what happened after Malignant. A month later, I'm like memorizing lines for this Marvel movie. I'm in Grand Central Market, and it's like 2 lines for this untitled Marvel movie. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna eat Chinese food and have my papers here and just like really, really give it a go, right? My papers all filled with sweet and sour sauce. There was too much green peppers in that bitch. So, and then my phone's on silent. 20 minutes later, I look at my phone, missed call, freaking message from my agent. Hey, call me back, TV star. And I'm like, and I just yell out, no fucking way. And I take my phone, I run out, and then to be continued. Okay. Dan Ramos Stories, please add me on. I'm like, please. You don't gotta. You know where I'm at. Where? Apple, Spotify. Get my album on Bandcamp. Live from everywhere. That's on Bandcamp. It's free, quote unquote free. I'm thinking of putting out some more Jollibee merch. Or Jolly Dan merch with my face on it. I don't know. Go check out Malignant. And go check out your life. And I'm gonna continue looking and searching with mine. Okay, peace. Love ya. Bye. Oh wait, I want to give a shout out to let me see here, to all my international, whoever you are. I don't know why you guys listen to me, and I don't care, but I want to give a shout out to the people that have made this possible. And I'm also looking for sponsors. Here we go. I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to okay, these are my audiences, okay? To the United States. 67% of my listeners are from the USA. Thank you. Thank you. 18% Canada. What the 18? Come on. And we got Germany. What? Willst du mein Mulskin sehen? Ja? Apfelstrudel? Yeah. Germany, this is also another thing. I've never been to Europe. Never. So, I don't know. If you want me to go there, just reach out to me and then we'll find a way, okay? Yeah? Yeah. Okay, we got 1% for the Philippines. It's probably J.J. Jaron, the artist, listening to me. Shout outs to this. Australia. Is it Miles Davis, my friend from Australia? Who knows? Okay, we got everyone here is below 1%. We got India, Brazil, thank you. Vietnam, thank you. Singapore, Turkey, Spain, Taiwan, Nepal, Morocco, okay, I'm sorry, Thailand. You know, when you say Thai in Tagalog, Thai means poo, so poo land, Thailand. I'm sorry, but it's true. That's just a joke. Ukraine, Kuwait. Yo, there's internet in Kuwait. Thank you. Iran, Japan. Okay, Japan. I've never been in you, so you let me know. Peru, Austria. Oh my God. If a really big, tall woman in Austria is listening to me, just message me, then I'll fly down, and then you could just carry me wherever we go. Okay? Put me in your belly button. Oh, that's disgusting. And last but not least, Bahamas. Wow. This is the world. This is the world we live in, and this is the world we live out. Okay, Dan Ramos stories. Dan Ramos, thank you very much. Love you guys. Peace.